Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the A Dor. This is their part number A101-128. Dash 128 is what they call a tailpiece. This is the biggest tailpiece I've ever seen. I might call it something else just from a background of locksmithing. But whatever. What they call it aside doesn't really matter. This video is to talk about what it is. It's a huge, thick, heavy, extruded piece of aluminum is what it is. The A101-128 is how it ships from the factory with your devices. This will be long enough to handle a 4-foot wide door. And let's take some dimensional properties of the tailpiece, and then we will discuss where it's used and draw your attention to some other links. Overall height, this is the back end. Overall height, about 1 3/16 inches. Overall depth, same. This extrusion weighs over 2 pounds, and it's can't be but maybe 20 inches long. Oh, right on the nose, 20 inch. Okay. Clear anodized type finish. Now, there are links below this video. Let's take a look at them because they're going to help us determine a bit more information about it. We have the cut sheet. The cut sheet is really an overview of the A101. Interesting if only you're looking for a cut sheet for the entire unit. There's then a link to a document called product brochure. Same overview. Nothing new. If you've got an entire device and you're rebuilding it for purposes of continuing to get useful service out of the unit, again, not very appropriate. However, the installation instructions, I have found with A Dor devices, the installation instructions for the A101 series is the governing document. I really like it a lot because it will not only give you an overview of the part numbers, it'll tell you how to put the thing together. It will also then give you all the parts needed or the available replacement parts for this. So if you pull up that document, and it is a 23-page document, let's say you were to search for 128, part of the part number. A101-128, it is a tailpiece. Quantity in a standard device, you'll get one, and in a fire-rated version, you get one as well. That's part number 2 in the drawing, and when you search that, you're going to come to page 5. Page 6 will show you part number 2, show you where it's meant to look, where it's meant to reside in the overall greater scheme of the device. So that's helpful. Obviously, the installation instructions are going to talk about how to install it. And if I search for just the term tailpiece, it's going to come up multiple times. You will certainly get to table 3 that they refer to. But on that page where table 3 is mentioned, and it's page 6 of the installation instructions, it will talk about locate the tailpiece and the collar. Use the door width measurement taken in the previous step, which you've determined how wide your door is, and table 3 to determine the tailpiece length. So this is coming from the factory long enough to do a 4-foot door. And you can see, you know, if you're doing a 3-foot door, you're definitely going to have to cut this, no doubt. So you'll be most likely cutting it according to table 3. So if you have a 3-foot door, you're going to be cutting this, you know, to 8 inch. Given the cost of the item, I might put the rest of that on my shelf, save it for the next job. So your tailpiece dimension spills over into page 7 to show you the tailpiece dimension. Measure and mark tailpiece to the correct length found during the door frame width measurement and from table 3. Use a hacksaw to cut the tailpiece to the correct length. Sure, I might be more. I would cut this on a 80 tooth, 8-inch compound miter box saw, carbide blade is what I would probably, I don't know that I'd want to cut all that aluminum with a hacksaw, but it is just aluminum. Deburr the cut end, and you're off to the races. It does, of course, go into showing how to install the balance of the material, and that's what it is. So this video is to serve as, hey, this is what this thing looks like. This is where you can find out more information about it, installation instructions specifically, other items that you may need, and that's the purpose of this video. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up those same product documents, a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the A Dor A101-128 tailpiece or any other, I'm trying to think if I want to call this a tailpiece. And a tailpiece usually throws a bolt to engage a strike. And this is acting directly against the strike. But nonetheless, not a very common item that we sell. And again, what they're calling it notwithstanding, if you have any questions on the A101-128 or any other A Dor product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.